Hey everybody, I'm Andrew. Welcome back to edenrocfarm. So it's supposed to be a really pretty day today, and I want to go ahead and get our chickens fed and watered this morning and get that out of the way. And then yesterday I went and picked up a load of feed. I need to go up to the barn and get that unloaded. And I also want to show y'all our youngest boar. He's up in the barn also. And we actually don't have a name for him yet. So if y'all got any ideas for us, leave us a comment down here in the video, or go over to our Facebook page also, and you can leave us a message over there if you want. But join us today and let's see what all we get into. Brought some feed and water both with me. With all the rain we've had, I'm not so sure that they're going to need the water in their bowl here outside. I do keep their water inside full though. But I also like to keep this outside one topped off for them. Like we got us a few eggs. Sorry if the audio is not real good today. It's super windy out. It's our rooster. His name's Rudy. He's trying to attack my red bucket. Alright, let's see how many eggs we got. Still pretty early. I usually get about half in the morning and half in the evening. Looks like we got 4. See if I can do this fence with one hand. I doubt it. Let me put y'all down for a minute. Hold on just a minute. I'll let y'all watch the chickens a minute while I try to get this fence situated. Rudy, where are you going? All right, got them done. I'm gonna take this bucket back up and put it up, and we'll grab the side by side and run up to the barn, and we'll start unloading some feed. I don't know if y'all can hear that grunting in the background, but that's our youngest boar over here in the barn. He hears me moving around in here and thinks it's time to eat. But being a pig, they always think it's time to eat. So there's lots of ways to store the feed. For us, at this time, the best way is these 55-gallon barrels. These two here are metal barrels. I don't care for them as much. The insides seem to hold up pretty good, but from the moisture on the ground where I'm storing them in here on dirt in the barn, the outsides of them tend to rust pretty quick. These are my newest ones. These are just plastic barrels. Just plastic 55-gallon barrels, and they've got these lock lids on them. So you just close it shut here, and you got a little lock here, and it stays shut. You don't have to worry about the lid coming off. Before I bought these plastic 55-gallon barrels here with the locking lid and ring, I was using pickle barrels. And they did good too, but let me swing you around here and I'll show you. I've got some here behind me. These here are the pickle barrels. They have like a gasket here. I don't know if you can see that. A rubber gasket here that goes around it. And they also came with a lid that screwed on these threads, which locked it down. What I don't like about these barrels is the opening on the top is so narrow, and they're also so tall. And for me, that wasn't an issue, but for the wife, once the feed gets down, halfway or a little less, she had a hard time getting down inside of them. And with these 55-gallon plastic barrels here, the opening on the top is quite a bit wider. So they're easier to get down into once the feed gets low, and they're not very tall either. They're a little less than waist high on me. And you can actually find these pretty reasonable. I found these probably 6 or 8 months ago. So I got most of that feed done. I think I'm gonna finish the rest up tomorrow. But let's go ahead and grab some mash here. So let's go ahead and grab some mash and go look at this boar. Hey buddy. Hey buddy, you hungry? This here's our youngest boar. You grab his bowl here and his feed. What I need to do today is go ahead and get him fed, and then no, you're gonna get shocked. No. Where we're keeping him in the barn here, we're doing a deep bed method, and he's got it wore down pretty good, so I need to get some more hay out of the barn. Ow, don't do that. We haven't put no carbon down for a little bit, so I just need to get that done today. I figured it'd be a good time to show y'all our young boar there, which y'all haven't seen yet. But it's not bad. It's a little soft, but we usually use wood chips. I use hay also, but our wood chips are stored outside, and they've been so wet. They've been staying wet, so it really wouldn't do us no good here because they're wet. But keep our hay in the barn. So hay's what he's been getting, and he'll eat a lot of this too. And you can see right down here is his bedding area. He stays down here. but he uses the bathroom more up in this area. That's pretty good. So what we're doing here is the deep bed method. As he comes in here and spreads his manure and urine onto the ground, we'll come in here every so often with carbon, which in this case is hay, and we'll layer the carbon in here to help with moisture from his manure. And as he turns it and mixes it together, then I'll just keep an eye on it, and when it gets to the point where I feel like I need to bring more carbon in, depending on the moisture and how wet it is, then I'll come in here again and I'll add another layer of carbon in here. But that's how we do it and what we're doing here. He's probably going to be in here only another week or two anyway, because I'm working on a paddock for him to put him out in. I'm doing some moving around with my boars, so that's why he's in here for now. But I think that's about all for today. I appreciate y'all joining us again here on the farm. I hope you all have a blessed evening, and we'll see you next time.